VigilanteWilliamson here with a very simple question, and that is, what is going on with all this Bati Boy stuff? And I don't know if that's politically correct. I hope that's algorithmically correct, especially for the first 15 seconds to 30 seconds. But yeah, if you saw all the really suspect pictures of Michael Rubin's white party, the celebrity white party where everyone dressed in white, and there's some really weird hugs between men. Michael Rubin loves hugging men from behind with his, we'll just say his private area, fairly close to, we'll just say men's backsides. And there's some weird stuff going on. That same time, or around the same time, same week, we have Jalen Green. Could have been a Piston. We picked Cade, thank goodness, because he's stroking his teammates. I mean, not literally, but maybe literally. And it's funny, you know, there's a video I want to do, which there's a million that I want to do, on Andrew Bogut's podcast. And he made a soft implication that, in reference to the Zion Williamson situation, talking about, you know, the men paying for women is common, but he also said something about men. And he kind of just went, and I don't want to say the quote out of context. I may even edit it in.
This is not something you need to be shocked about because it happens a lot. It happens a lot. There's girls I know for a fact that are on players' payrolls to be a side girl. And unfortunately, the stupidity of that is that tap cannot get turned off pro. So once you're paying here's some relationship advice. Once you're paying a girl or a man, this could go either way these days, you're paying a side piece to be a side piece. The moment you stop paying that side piece, your wife's going to find out about it, bro. That's just the way the world works.
So yeah, if I did edit it in, I don't know what it said because I can't remember it perfectly. But he made a tacit, quick response that, you know, maybe men too. And listen, you're free to do what you want. It's a free country. At least you're messing with consenting adults and not doing all this kid BS that a lot of companies and people are trying to push. Is really evil shit. That's another can of worms for another day. We're going to focus on this one. But you're seeing a lot of this stuff, right? And it's not new. It's not new. But it is suspect. It is suspect. Some of these really inappropriate hugs, and I guess it's not inappropriate. They're grown people. Again, they're consenting adults. But there definitely is something in the air, something in the water, something in the way of straightness, man. I don't know what's going on. And it's just weird, man. It's just weird. And you know what, man? If y'all don't know, y'all gonna find out. I am a conspiracy confirmationist, man. And I definitely think there's something ritualistic, we'll say, about some of this stuff. Rather you consider it a humiliation ritual, rather you consider it a sex magic ritual. There's definitely something along those lines going on with these celebrities. That's not new. Some of that stuff they'll tell you. You know what I mean? Not necessarily at the time, but you know, it took years for Quincy Jones to tell you all the stuff that was going on with him and Marvin Gaye, or him and Marlon Brando and other stuff. We know that the entertainment industry and the sports world is a part of the entertainment industry. There were some athletes there. The whole world nowadays is a part of the entertainment industry, right? But we know gay for pay is a real thing. That's a real thing in that world. So there's a chance Jalen Green may be elevated to a new level as far as profile, as far as celebrity. There's a chance that some deals were made with some of these people at this white party to elevate themselves to a new level. This is not something that anyone should be shocked about. This is what this world really is. There's a lot of stuff going on. So that was basically, you know, that white party was basically an Eyes Wide Shut party. Just like the Met Gala, they like showing us stuff. They like getting us talking. They like pushing that energy stuff. They love to harvest energy. And so that's why I was a little trepidatious even covering it. I know a lot of people better than me, Black Balloons and some others in the truther community have already covered it. But it's just that I see it going on. I'm like, man, this is not a coincidence. And this is going to keep happening. There is a push of LGBTQ stuff even despite what an LGBTQ actual individual might want. Because I've seen stuff where, you know, you'll see a gay guy who's sick of the pride shit, but you know, independent of what they may want, there's a huge push for that lifestyle, not just to be accepted. That's not just what they want. They want to turn out as many people as they can. They want as many people participating in that lifestyle as possible, if for no other reason than to depopulate humanity, if not to indulge in, because they're not just doing gay stuff at some of these parties. It's getting crazy. It's really crazy and downright satanic. If you know, you know. We're not covering that hardcore, but we are, you know, it is a thing. It is a thing. They're doing all sorts of stuff at these parties, and this is not a shock. This should shock no one. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Batty Boy craze? Especially, you know, you can say amongst athletes. Tom Brady was there. We talked about the Jalen Green situation. He's not the only player who has a zest for life. We all know about Dylan Brooks, not just with his dress, but him dealing with somebody who's allegedly LGBTQ. So that's, you know, that's their lifestyle, that's their business. At least they're consenting adults. And what do you think about this push? What do you think about the cultural push, the unnatural cultural push, the corporate sponsored cultural push, the government sponsored cultural push of LGBTQ plus and everything else everywhere? What do you guys think about that? And those who know, I mean, this is no longer a shock of where this is going to lead. This is going to lead to a AP and P3DO. You know, you tell me what that means. That is, they're trying to normalize that in schools. We're finally seeing some pushback by parents who are finally looking into what these kids have been talking. For real, that was already pushed on a lot of kids the past 10 or 15 years. That's why we have such a fervent base now, because of them pushing on the last generation, pushing on my generation, the millennials. That's now they're pushing on the Zoomers, and they're pushing way harder than they ever pushed on us, and it's going to get way harder for the, what they call the alpha. And I'm worried about that quote unquote beta generation. I don't think that's I think that's the generation they think we're going to be pure slave by. And unfortunately, with the way they have the entertainment business, the way they have TikTok shit, I can't stop watching TikTok and YouTube shorts. The way they have the attention span, the culture, you got AI coming, you got virtual reality coming, you got the metaverse coming, and maybe not the metaverse, maybe that's not going to be what it's called, because I think the metaverse itself is failing. But you got a lot of stuff coming, and they are coming for you, and they're coming for your kids, and they're coming for your grandkids and your grandkids' kids, man. This is a long plan. It's not just Agenda 2030. That's what, 7 years, 6.5, really? It goes deep. So it's deeper than just some white parties and some Batty Boy stuff. But what do you think about all this stuff? If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.